Okay, well, thanks for jumping on. And I know a lot of you, couldn't get on the call, so I'm recording it because I had to move it from yesterday. I was dreadfully unwell and I just had to make the call. Good old chicken from somewhere that I won't name and shame the place. I've reported them to the food authorities. But another reason why we should just take our shakes everywhere. So thank you for all jumping on, and this is something that I want to do every month. I know you're all parts of different downlines, you're all parts of different Facebook and subgroups, but this is my downline, so it's an opportunity for us to all get together. I'm just going to format the call. It will be basically a recognition, so we'll recognize people in the downline that have gone consultant, manager, executive, those that have qualified for some trip incentives. We'll also do some company updates and look at training and development that's coming up. And then we look at team training, and tonight we're going to focus on customer first because that's something that's really pressing, and we generally have a Q&A and then a special guest. So tonight's a jam-packed call, so I will get straight into it. I can see Melissa, you're on. I can't believe it. She's up in Townsville where Cyclone Debbie is running amok. So thank you, and stay safe, everyone that's in far north Queensland, and stay warm, everyone else. This weather is torrential. So let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen with you, and I don't want any of you to pass judgment on my desktop, okay? It's disorganized chaos, I promise. Okay, so this is a monthly call, and it's at the end of the month, so I'll just let you know that the recognition period was as of the February, okay? So we'll be running the recognition a month behind. So at the moment, Live Life, Live Free this morning stood at 23,577 members. In the month of February, we had 43 new consultants, 5 new managers, no new directors, but 1 new executive. So congratulations to all the consultants. Kevin O'Hara, do you think I should run through all the names? I can't even say this one. Graciela Rodriguez, Kylie Gardner, Rachel Love, Aaron Whitby, Abby Moore, Alana, Andy, Angela, Anna, Anne, Antoinette, Blake, Brooke, Charles, Cindy Wood, Debbie, Joanne, Peacock, Joanne Leglise, John Tell Borden, John Tell Clark, Judd Templeman, Julianne Brander, Kathleen Bailey, Kaz Amini, Kelly Gray, Kieran Casey, Crystal Ashton, Christina, I can't even go there, Laura Grimshaw, Leona Lavelle, Liliana, Louise, Maggie, Marina, Dawson Morris, Maxine Beeman, Megan Bell, Paul Schofield, Rachel Chown, Rodolfo Lara, Rosalie Humphrey, Sarah Whitehead, Stacey Walsh, Sue Murray, Tanya Taylor, Tiana Price, and Tina Yaleka. So congratulations. What a consultant means for those new people that are on the call, it means that they've introduced 2 people generally to the system, but I'll explain later that a consultant can mean different now. It means 100 business volume on the left and 100 business volume on the right. But generally speaking, the people that have rank advanced here on this month of February have introduced 2 people, one onto their right sales team and one onto their left sales team. So thank you all for becoming consultants, and they all would have received a $50 consultants rank bonus. So we had some managers in the house as well. We've got Angie Cranston, who rank advanced to 2-star Golden Circle manager. We've got Crystal manager, 1-star Silver Circle to Kiri Moffat. Crystal manager, 1-star Silver Circle to Laurie Pass. Crystal manager, 1-star Silver Circle to Luke Rosa. And Crystal manager, 1-star Silver Circle to Robin Casey. So congratulations to all of those people. Managers mean that you've personally enrolled 2 consultants. That can be either on your left sales team or your right sales team. And those crystal managers there have picked up a $250 bonus. So well done to all of them. And we didn't have any directors, but we had a beautiful rank advancement, which is the executive rank. And an executive rank is the highest rank that you can receive in the Isogenics. And it means that you've gone to a golden circle. So this was Chandel Templeman. Well done, Chandel. Crystal Executive, she picked up $1,000 bonus, 1-star golden circle, and she's absolutely on fire, this lady. I think she also created herself to a director just the month before. So she sped along and hit that Crystal Executive, which means that she's made 10 personally enrolled consultants and 5 on her left sales team and 5 on her right sales team. And that moves me on to our top enrollers. So Luke absolutely nailed it. He's enrolled and helped 14 people into our team in the month of February. Anna Francis has helped 12. Caroline Power helped 9. Georgie helped 8. Chandel helped 8. Natasha Jessup helped 6. Beck Femia helped 5. Leanne and David Doherty also on 5. Sandy and Richie Golder also on 5. Myself helped 4. Amelia Longerin helped 4, as did Ange Tulin and Donna Burt. So congratulations to everyone that's just pumping those enrollments through, helping as many people, because our mission statement is to create the largest health and wellness company, but we won't do that by impacting thousands and thousands of lives. So this is a really exciting slide, which is our top developers. And this takes me a little while to dig into, but I think it's really important to note, because this business, we can't get anywhere by ourselves. We need a team behind us, and we need to develop a team. And so this just goes to show you, remember Chandel was executive, because in the month of February, she helped rank advance 6 of her personally enrolled team. She helped 6 people advance to consultant, which is an absolute mammoth effort. People that helped 3 people in their personally enrolled team rank advance was myself. I helped 1 person get to an executive, a crystal manager, and a consultant. Eve Straw helped 3 people rank advance to consultant. Lisa Collins helped 3 people rank advance to consultant, and so did Talina too. So that's absolutely amazing. And then 2 rank advancements where you've helped 2 of your personally enrolled rank advance. We've got Bree Jones. She helped 2 people rank advance to Crystal Manager, 1-star Silver Circle. Massive, massive. Haley Dobos helped rank advance 1 person to Crystal Executive and 1 person to Crystal Manager. Kristen Clark helped 2 people rank advance to Consultant. Luke Rosa helped rank advance 2 people to Consultant. So did Natasha Jessup. Simon and Shailene also. Suzanne Whelan. Tracy North. Chelsea and Woody helped 1 person rank advance to a manager and 1 person to a consultant. And Danielle Shack also helped 2 people rank advance to consultant. So these people are really digging deep and helping their team rank advance, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you to all of those people. Another Chandel's popped up in another recognition because she is qualified for the Success Summit that Isogenics is running. They're running it 2 parts of the year. If you don't know about it, you can check in your back office under contests and promotions. But Chandel has rank advanced and stayed at executive for 3 consecutive weeks. So she's won a spot in that Success Summit in the mid-year. I just say Chandel's gone on. A lot of people get to executive and they stop. But Chandel's just really listened to the people that have gone before her and said, keep making these consultants, and she has. And I think today she's up to her 13th consultant. So well done, Chandel. You really deserve that Success Summit. So just some company updates. If you're not aware of the contests and promotions, I really urge you to go into your back office under the contests and promotions tab and have a look at the flyers that are in there. There's some amazing competitions that you could be up running, just like I was talking about with the Success Summit. If you're on AutoShip or your people are on AutoShip, it's really important to have a look at the 3 for free shipping promotion. That's at the Crystal Reset. So the Crystal Manager has gone now, it's lapsed, but we can all gun for Crystal Manager, which is a Crystal Director, which is a $750 bonus. Top achievers, you should be trying to get into there. You know, double PIBs and Team Builders Club. If you're not aware what that is, please see your sponsor. Again, have a look in your back office. The pools, the director pools, I know Eve Straw, Amelia, you've been cleaning up in the director pools, as has Kate and Pete Graham. And also remembering to stay at your paid as rank, because this $4 million holiday bonus pool is basically where you're collecting shares every single week. When you're a paid as manager, you're collecting 2, up to an executive where you're collecting 10. And these shares bank up. As long as you're enrolling 3 people on 100 BV every quarter, these shares roll over. And at the end of the 4th quarter, you'll be paid a lump sum just to help you for Christmas, which is absolutely awesome. Trust me, you can do all your Christmas shopping and not even have to think where that money is going to come from. So we have 4 core events with Isagenix. We have our celebration, which we've just come back from. It was absolutely phenomenal event as always. We do have a celebration in Vegas as well coming up in August. ISA University. ISA University is looking at training with you the skills of what you need to be able to build this business. So that's like talking to people, finding people, building on social media. These are the skills that you need to build in network marketing. However, University in Action is looking at the belief that you have to build them. So they run hand in hand. I recommend that you go to both and you go to them always. You're always picking up something new. So University in Action is with a master trainer there, Mr. Wood, David Wood, I forgot his name there for a minute. And he really breaks through some of your belief structures and how you can perceive yourself in network marketing and how you perceive the industry of network marketing. And then we've got Summer Kickoff, which is in the Gold Coast in September. So everyone should be booking their accommodation now and flights to get the cheapest possible ones that you can get. So at the moment in Sydney, for a lot of us that are in Sydney, and actually all over, let's have a look at April. So April the 1st to the 2nd, we have ISA University on. If you have a look on the left-hand side there, you're seeing when these events are actually taking place. We have University in Action in Sydney on May 26th to the 28th. Those tickets will sell out. I've already got mine. I buy 2 a week, because I want to get as many team members as I can there. It is $199, but remember, you may have some coupons in your back office that you can use towards this, an event voucher. So my advice is that you take your team there, however you can get them there, because there's massive breakthroughs that happen there. So have a look in your back office again at your, I think it's in one of those tabs there. Which tab is it? It's under orders. You'll be able to see when your next event is, but I'd really be recommending those that are in Sydney would be buying those University in Action tickets now. What's really exciting is University in Action is coming to New Zealand in Auckland, and I know we have a great Kiwi team and some of you on the call here tonight, and I know it's super late over there, so thank you. David is coming to you, but not till November. So if you're wanting to perhaps break through in some of those beliefs that you have now, I'd really recommend that you could get over to Sydney. So tonight's team training, and I did have Maddie lined up for this, but unfortunately she had to fly to Perth today for their ISA uni. Sorry, did someone say something? No. I will give you a chance to ask me questions as well. I'll just whip through the training with you. So I loved this quote: formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. Absolutely love it. So customer first. As you would have realized, we've had a website change. We've also had a change in how we enroll people into Isagenix. Now, I'm really excited about this change, but I know everyone freaks out about change. So you'll see that we've got a new corporate website, but I'm just going to explain to you how not to freak out and why I think that this is absolutely amazing for our businesses. So it's easier to bring on customers. Okay, so Isagenix is a pace setter for network marketing. A lot of companies, what they'll do is they will develop a compensation plan, they'll get a board of directors, and then they'll add a product to it. But with Isagenix, it's happened the other way around. We are customer focused. We have a team of over 50 scientists, food scientists, microbiologists that are working in their labs looking at best practice, looking at other formulations, constantly updating and improving our products, because we are really centered around the products, which is why we are growing, which is why we're tracking on for $1 billion worth of sales this year, which is why we are hitting all the targets. So we are the pace setter for network marketing. So what we want is we want more customers. And how many times have you spoken to someone and they're just not really ready to sign up for a pack? They just want to try things here and there. Perhaps they don't want to pay the joining fee. Perhaps they're not interested in auto ship yet. And so in the past, history has it that we've kind of discouraged these clients or customers from our business, which hasn't served us at all. So it's easier to bring on customers now, and I'll explain why. First of all, it's an easier onboarding process, if you like. Not many of us used to send our website to people because it was so clunky, and we were worried where they were going to sign themselves up and what they were going to do and would they understand. So now it's laid out that it's just like very much like an Amazon website where you're going in, you're choosing your discount, you're choosing your products that you want. So the onboarding process is a lot easier. So we're simplifying that enrollment process, and people can even enroll through their mobile phones now, which we know everyone has a mobile phone or a smartphone. It's also making it easier for associates to reach their ranks. And remember, if we go back to those recognition slides where I said a consultant used to be 100, someone ordering 100 BV on their left and someone ordering 100 BV on their right. But now we can have the whole sales team that you've personally enrolled on your left, or your whole sales team personally enrolled on your right. So the people that you've introduced to Isogenics, if you will, for a better word, all of those people equaling 100 BV. As long as there's 100 on the left and 100 on the right, you can become a consultant. And so what that means is that those executives that, teeter-tatter, they hit 10, they go back to 8, they're at 7, they're back at 9. All these consultants that come in and out will actually be more stable in our organization. But when we get people paid, we know that we retain them. So when we can get people to a consultant rank, we can have that discussion with them. I'll explain a little bit later, but it's easier for associates to reach their rank. It's easier to hit consultant. It's easier to hit manager. It's easier to hit director and executive. And we know when we're getting people these bonuses and these pay, is that that's when they're going to stick. So all members will join as a customer first. There are 3 types of customers, and customers can elect to be an associate at any one time. But I'm going to explain how I will personally be enrolling people, and it may help you with your conversations going forward. So first of all, you have a preferred customer on AutoShip. So a preferred customer on AutoShip is someone that probably does want to buy a pack because they're going to get 25% off retail. This is the best value that they can get. They're eligible for the 3 for free shipping promotion because they're on AutoShip, as long as their AutoShip is over 125 BV. They have a $25 membership fee, which will come free in those qualifying packs. And I won't confuse you with the packs now because we're getting new packs as of the 5th of May. So this is your preferred customer on AutoShip. This is generally how we were signing up 99% of our associates prior to customer first. You then have an option where you have a preferred customer who's not on AutoShip. These people still receive $25 off their retail. However, it's a $50 membership fee. They're not eligible for the rewards program, which is the 3 for free, because they're not on AutoShip. And they can elect to be part of the AutoShip program at any one time. So these are the people that want a bigger discount. They're happy to pay the $50 membership fee, but they don't want to be on AutoShip, which is absolutely fine. And then you have a customer. These are the ones that, can I just try Shake? Can I just try Cleanse? Can I just try Ionics? And don't discount these people, because when I did the maths, 1 bottle of Ionics, if you had a team of 1,000 people and 1 bottle of Ionics with 80% retention of that, so 80%, so 800 people are ordering just 1 bottle of Ionics every single day, that's about $16,000. So don't ever discount these just customers. There's no annual fee, so they don't pay anything for signing up. However, they do only get a 10% off retail price, and there's no auto ship option to this. but they're still in your tree and they're still trying the ionics and they love it. So therefore, these people could be become some of your best customers. So some other points before I go through the onboarding process, which I just took some screenshots just to show you. I've just written down. So when a customer enrolls someone else, there's traditionally been no incentive for a customer to enroll anyone. They don't want to do the business. Money makes them funny. But now when a customer enrolls another customer on a qualifying pack, they'll get what we call a PIR, which is a product introductory reward, which is basically just a product coupon, exactly the same value as our PIBs, product introduction bonuses. They're even eligible for double PIBs. So if you've got one person, a customer, enrolling another customer on a President's Pack, they're going to get an $80 product introduction reward. But what's even better is because when they cash that reward, so when they use that coupon, that is business volume that is going to flow up to you. Traditionally, coupons have no BV attached to them. So this is what's really exciting because it's increasing our BV. We also know because a customer now has an incentive to refer these products onto another customer, that we're going to have more customers in our organization. And if you go back to when I first became a customer, I became an accidental business builder because of that. So a lot of people don't come into Isogenics to do the business. So there's no point in enrolling them as an associate yet. They come in to try the products, and it comes from that pure love and pure transformation of those of their body with these products, that then they become an accidental business builder. So there's now an incentive for people to enroll other customers because they're getting those product coupons. What else is there? So when you've probably got a customer that is enrolling a couple of customers, okay, perhaps they've got a few people on their right sales team, a few people on their left sales team, and they could actually convert to an associate because they've got 100 BV on their left and 100 BV on their right. Now, I just want to explain this again, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it's really important that 100 BV on their left sales team and 100 BV on their right sales team actually doesn't need to be one person. They could have like two customers on their right ordering 50 BV and 3 customers on their left ordering various BVs equaling that 100 BV. It's at this point that I would go to that person and I would explain what an associate is and would they like the coupon or would they like cash? Because at that point they can decide for themselves. Now, what's even more exciting is when that person says, yeah, I'd like to be an associate, that's when their crystal rank begins. This is when the clock begins. They've also accumulated their business volume. So for that first 90 days, as they're a customer to the first 90 days, if they've enrolled other customers, they collect the business volume of their personally enrolled team, not the team volume, but their personally enrolled team. At that 90-day period, it freezes. That business volume freezes. They will not collect any more, but it will stay there for a further 90 days. So this is why I get excited. This is just another conversation. This is just another excuse to call them and explain to them what BV is. Because after that initial 90 days, perhaps they're way into their ISA body challenge. They're getting the results. They're loving it. They've referred a couple of customers. They've got some business volume there. You can go back and you can have this conversation with them, which just excites me. Because I make like 80% of consultants now. I think I'm going to have 100% consultants. I really will. Because I can go back to that person at 90 days. I can say, you love the products. They've got the President's Pack out of their head. They know how to use the products. They're not overwhelmed by the product experience anymore. They're getting the results. They've enrolled a couple of customers. So now I'm explaining to them what business volume is. Do they want to continue to get coupons? Which is fine by me because it's still BV into my organization. However, would they like to switch over and start getting a paycheck? So this is like the best conversation you can have with someone at this point. When they switch over and they say, yeah, I'd like to be an associate, they go through their back office and they have to opt in. At this point, they get the full back office and website that we are are privy to. So they get all those training tools. But what's even better is at the point that they are opting in to be an associate is a compliance video pops up. And that compliance video tells them not to get too excited and make claims. It's cured their diabetes. Because we know when people get really excited, I got a girl at the moment, she's lost nearly 20 kilos. She's, her blood pressure's come down. I mean, a magical thing has happened. But she wanted to shout from the rooftops that it was Isagenix. Look, it's a funny coincidence, but we can't say that. We're a food company. We can't make these claims. So what Isagenix have done is set up this to educate people when they become an associate and they start referring people or getting these paychecks that they've listened to the compliance video. What's even more exciting about that for us is that means that our company is being protected, that our legacy for our children is being protected, and it's just another reason why no one can tear it down. So we're meeting customers at a price point that they're comfortable with. We're ensuring that they're being looked after. They have an incentive to go and share. It'll just going to increase our retention because we know when people are ordering exactly what they want and they're not stockpiling and, their wife or husband saying, stop ordering, you've got 300 ISA snacks there, and they stop their order altogether. We know when they're just getting what they need, when they're getting a reward for sharing, like a coupon or something for free, when they're getting the best possible price, when they're getting the results, when it's easier to make that little bit of money in their first 90 days, we know that this all helps our retention. And you know what? If I just increased my retention in my downline, so go back to the stats where we had about 24,000 people in the downline. If I increased my retention by just 10%, I think I worked it out, it was about $60,000 more a month that I would be receiving. So your organization might not be 24,000 right now, but I'm going to say in 5-10 years, it is going to be. If you stick around, that's just what it's going to be, which is even with customer first, it might be bigger. All right. But I just want you to explain that retention is so important. And I know I harp on about it, but I just think this is another incentive why customer first is even, more beneficial to our businesses. So this is when you send someone to your website, this is a screen they're going to see. And you can see here, they can buy now, which is that first their customer, or they can sign up and save. So when you're educating someone to your website, I'd really recommend that they look at the sign up and save button. So just be educating them to hit that. Okay, and then they pick their products. Now, this is what you set up on your website. At the moment, mine's defaulted to a President's Pack and a Starter Pack. As of the 5th of May, that's going to change again. But if they drop down the buttons here, you're going to be able to see all the other products and packs. You then select it, and you have to hit this add button every time, okay? So you just select, you do all your customer selections. So this is what's in your pack. This is what you've selected. This is your President's Pack, and this is where it gives you the breakdown. So this is what it's at retail. This is what a customer is, and this is your best option. So obviously people are going to want to go that $539. They're going to want to select that because everyone likes getting it cheap. Why would you want to pay for it $200 extra, right? So then they set their auto ship date. And then it's congratulations, you have qualified for the 3 for free shipping because their auto ship is over the 125 BV, which is exciting. They then put their credit card details in as normal. And that's it. Then they're set up and you'll get sent an email. So someone's already used my website and I just get sent an email saying you have a preferred customer on auto ship. So then I ring and it gives you the phone number and their email. So you can contact that person then and say, welcome to the team, and do your welcome and your retention customer strategies, whatever they may be. So as I said, when a customer refers, they're able to be rewarded with a product introduction reward, which is a coupon. These coupons last 12 months. And when they're exchanged, that BV is accumulated for you and your team. Customers can accumulate their personally enrolled team volume up to 90 days, until which time that volume is frozen for a further 90 days. So as I said, when becoming an associate, we can have that question. You can go back to them and say, would you like a cash or a product rebate? When they opt in to be an associate, they have to watch and tick a box re-compliance. Their crystal bonuses times clock starts the day they opt in to be an associate. They can become a consultant even if they have customers ordering less than 100 BV, as long as the total volume of their personally enrolled team on their left and their right equals 100 and more. And as an associate, they will receive the website. So just going over some of the business advantages again, it's easier to rank advance yourself and easier to create consultants, which we love. You'll be able to attract more people into your organization and have more BV flowing through. Better retention through your product introduction rewards, and have more accidental business builders through a great product experience. So that leads me to the end of Customer First, and I just will unmute your lines or unmute yourself if you have a question. We've got half an hour before our special guest comes on, so let's talk it out.
Heidi.
Yeah, hi. Heidi. How are you, Shelley?
Hi, I've got a question because my back office link is not working at the moment, so some of the links are not working. What's the New Zealand membership fees? So I was trying to find out. It's 25 and 50 for Australian.
It'll stay the same, so whatever it is now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Thanks, Heidi.
Next question. Sorry, my website, it doesn't seem to be working. I've put in there, selected the President's Pack, the 30-day and the 2 30-day packs as my preferred, but it's only showing the 30-day nutritional cleansing pack, the 9-day cleanse, some bars. That's it.
Yeah, look, IT, as you can appreciate, this has been a massive change for them. So IT are working really hard to fix all those glitches that are in the system. So all I can say is just be patient for a week or so, let them calm down. People's orders have gone through at retail, and I like it's a little bit of a mess at the moment, and customer service are being smashed. So what I would recommend is that you just wait it out for 2 weeks till they can iron out most of those glitches, and if you're still having issues, ring customer service and they'll be able to sort you out.
Okay, cool, thanks.
So Mandy, I know you asked a question, so you don't enroll anyone anymore, you give them your website. That's what we should have always been doing. Unfortunately, we don't have authority to take people's credit cards, and I know we've been doing it in the past, and going forward, I would get used to sending someone to your website and maybe doing it over Zoom with them. All right.
Okay.
So,
What happens with the placement in that sense?
So you can choose your placement. So it'll automatically go to your minor sales team. But say it's a family member and they've got all their family on the right side, for example, so you want to keep them on that right side, you can actually go in to your view placement tree, go in and find where you want them and press on that square. At that point, it'll bring you up to the enrollment screen and you can start the enrollment from there.
But that's if they're doing it themselves. How would they do that?
You'd have to show
them how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not like a perfect 100% system, but we're not technically meant to be keeping or having people's credit cards.
Yeah, no, I think it's great because it also gives them ownership of their auto ship straight up if that's what they choose, because at the moment that's doing my head trying to keep a track of those.
Oh, you shouldn't be keeping a track of
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. And while I'm talking, because I'm a hog, the 90-day freezing thing, that's to stop people like accumulating. They don't want people to accumulate 2 million BV anymore. You know,
they're only gonna accumulate from their personally enrolled team. So it's not like someone who, if we aren't on auto ship, we only accumulate business volume of our personally enrolled team. So it's like that. And I guess so. I'm not really sure what the reasoning is behind that. I think they're giving them 90 days to try the products and then at such time it just gives us an excuse to go back and educate them about what an associate is, how the BV could work for them in terms of paychecks. So I just think it's an awesome conversation starter personally.
Does their BV, it still has to be 100 BV every 30 days for them to stay active and keep that BV?
As a customer, no, not as I understand it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Right, so they can order one and then 45 days later order another, but they'd keep their BV. Maybe, is that what you're saying?
Let me just have a look on the FAQ. It's right at the bottom. Okay, can a customer accumulate business volume? To encourage a customer to try Isagenic's business, all customers are eligible to accumulate business volume on their personal enrollees for the first 90 days. However, to take advantage of any accumulated business volume, a customer is required to open an associate account within a 180-day period immediately following the date the account is opened. Business volume is accumulated in the first 90 days only. No additional business volume will be accumulated on that second 90-day period. If a customer does not become an active and associate within 90 days, the accumulated business volume will be held over for another additional 90 days, until which time the volume will be removed. So it doesn't say anything about BV. It says...
Yeah, that's how that sounds. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I'll shout now.
It's Caroline. Just on the enrolling people kind of thing. Sorry, I had a spray tan today, so it didn't quite go as planned. As you can see, I'm quite dark. I just wanted to say that when someone enrolls themselves, you have the option in your back office to write down whether you can choose it. So you get an email to click on to see where you want to place them. Because I've been doing enrolling themselves for a while, because I obviously work a lot and then trying to fit Isagenix on top and getting people to send me their details and whatever. So I've been using them to enroll themselves for a while. So that's something that can happen when you are enrolling yourself, which I've done yesterday. You can choose placement. Then there's at the end, so you're the enrolling sponsor. Sorry?
Yeah, you can choose custom.
Yeah, and then you can choose custom, and then you can actually choose bottom left, bottom right, or minor volume team. So
yeah.
Yes.
But say like with mine, I have lots of different branches, and so I don't want them on my minor or major sales team. And you can't pick an off branch unless you go through the view my team first, if that makes sense. Most of you are just going to have it defaulted because you're just going to want it on your minor sales team, wherever your minor sales team is, because that's where you're going to need the volume.
Unless you're going for executive and you need it somewhere else kind of thing. So, yeah, because I've had to actually change some bits to get myself back as executive. So, yeah.
So Caroline, are you saying they signed up through the website, through Customer First, and then you've been sent an email and you can change that?
Oh, no. That was beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that... I have been sent an email. I had someone sign up today through my website, and I've been sent an email saying you have a new customer.
Yeah, but you can't change them through that email.
No, not through the email. Not this email, no.
No.
Because I've already have mine defaulted. Mine is defaulted to my minor volume team. So it automatically goes to my minor volume team anyway. But if nobody knows in this call, you have, I think, 5 working days to call compliance and get them switched over sides if you want to.
Yeah.
Because that's something that you can do. So, yeah. Okay, anyway. Stop talking.
There's a few people asking about how to default it. So I think I might just show you. So if you go to your back office, And you go to my account. Don't look at my address. You might kill me. See here, placement and compensation. You edit it. Okay, and here you go, minor, your left or your right sales team. So if you want it on the left or you want it on the right, or it'll just default into your minor sales team, so where you need the volume. Okay? Someone just had a breakthrough.
Me. Cool.
Okay. Are there any other questions?
I have one, Heidi. It must be the spray tan night because I got mine done too. Just a quick one, actually. So if we sign up someone who goes to customer first on like a zero membership, and just say that they sign up two people who want to build the business, and just say I've got another consultant on my right side, does that mean that I would then be, does that mean I would go to manager?
Okay. So first of all, everyone comes in as a customer. Okay.
Yep.
But to be a manager, you need two personally enrolled consultants. So that person that came in as a customer has to be an associate.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Heidi, I've got one.
Yeah, go.
We both have our own accounts, Ant and I, but we're just building from mine. Ant has, accumulated
About 11,000.
about 11,000 BV there, or PV. Should we try and make him a consultant now to cash in on that, or are we going to lose that?
With that 90 days time frame.
You're an associate, aren't you?
Yep.
Ant is, yeah.
Both of us are. I'm an associate and I'm staying active.
Just stay as
We're
an
building
associate and stay active. But I wouldn't build,
Yeah.
I don't recommend that you build your position at the moment. Just continue to build Mandy's position.
Yeah, that was our thought, but just to confirm that then with this 90-day...
You won't, no, because you're an
that's not going to get
associate.
impacted?
No, it's only the customers that after
Cool.
that 90-day period will lose the BB, but you're an associate, so that's cool.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
Heidi, I've got a question about the coupons. Do you know, is it just going to be like now that you just say drop down, choose your coupon? Is that how we'll let them know how to use them? They're reward coupons?
It'll be in the checkout screen, I imagine.
Yeah.
You know how at the moment there's got view coupons.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine it to be like that, but obviously I haven't had a customer get a coupon yet, but
Okay.
I imagine it to be, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Yes, Christina.
For personally enrolled people that weren't at 100 BV recently, and now they've gone from associate to preferred customer,
Yeah.
if they decide to become associate from now, does that mean they have the 90 days or whatever, 60 days to now become Crystal Manager again?
It's a very good question. I don't know. I really don't know that question. I would have to get back to you on that one. It's not in any of the FAQ, and I didn't drill head office about it today because I hadn't thought about that.
Okay.
I'd have to get back to you. I would say yes. But because I don't know how they'd separate it in the system IT wise, but yeah, I'd have to get back to you to be 100% sure.
Heidi, if you get an answer to that, I had two people ask me that today. Thanks, Christina. I was going to ask that as well. I've actually had a couple of people ask me that, the New Zealand girls. So if you could let me know if you do get an answer. Otherwise, I was going to call customer service.
Yeah, it's not.
Because I've had a few drop back to preferred customer who've been associates but haven't been ordering on, orders like their BB was out.
Yeah, I'm just having a look. It only says if I'm an active associate, but it doesn't say anything about an inactive associate. Hang on. If an associate rolls back to a preferred customer status, can she be an associate again? Yes, an associate can fall back to preferred customer after the customer first launched. They can simply log in to their customer account and select become an associate. This will prompt them to start the pathway to an associate process. However, associates who enrolled prior to customer service first will maintain their highest recognition rank, and their crystal rank advancements will be based off their original join date.
Okay. Yeah, that answers it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Heidi.
No dramas, no dramas. Anything else about customer first or anything else that you want to ask me?
Sorry, Heidi. Just quickly, with what you said there about the customer first and the recognition rank, I do have a couple of consultants who are not actually active. They postponed their ordership and they're now PCs. And they were consultants, even though they did place, they had the ordership there and they did place an order in this year kind of thing.
Yeah, so what happens is if they're not on that 100 BV, they'll be inactive, and inactives will fall back to a preferred customer.
Okay.
Yeah, but if they were to reactivate as an associate, they can, but because they've already been a consultant, they won't be eligible for that bonus again or to be a consultant. They'll maintain that highest that highest recognition rank. It's
so
like,
if they were, sorry.
It's like if I'm an exec, I've hit exec before, but I've gone back to manager, and then I went inactive and I went back. I can't then go and get all those rank advancements again.
Right, but then if someone is just a PC, right?
Yeah.
Then they will have. So if they were, because I have one person as well that actually had only 60 something BV on the month, and again, customer, whatever, but he was an associate before. Does that mean that he now can actually reset to become crystal master when he clicks?
No,
okay, right.
Not how I'm reading it. No, it's like he's already been an associate.
Okay, right. Okay.
Therefore, he will go back to being an associate, but those recognition, he can't hit crystals again.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Clarification. Thanks.
Are you recommending we let everybody know that that's what's happened? Because I logged in as one of my cleansers today just to check his auto ship. And I saw that his homepage is now look completely different. It's just really simplified. It just has a button. Click here if you want to learn how to make money or something like that.
So everyone would have been sent an email. So every preferred customer, and when they drop back, they would have got an email from Isogenics. So that conversation has happened, but from a business builder, I definitely would be touching base with all those preferred customers in my organisation and explaining that they can still get the rewards in form of a coupon.
Yep. Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
No, awkward. That always happens.
Awkward.
So basically is this what it is? You come in and you can, what's the bottom level? Customer. Then the middle level is preferred customer, and then the top level is associate.
Yeah, but
that's basically the three ratings.
No. So everyone comes in as a customer.
Right.
Everyone comes in a customer with that 10% off retail, a preferred customer where they pay that $50 joining fee, but they don't have auto ship. They get 25% off retail, but no auto ship benefits. And then a preferred customer on auto ship where they pay the $25 membership. They're getting 25% off retail, and they're getting the 3 for free shipping if they have a qualifying auto ship. So there's those three customers. So every single person comes in as a customer. It's at whatever point that they wish to then convert to an associate if they're wanting to build a business. And I think that's going to be even better. You know how we have to disclose incomes? At the moment, it says that, hardly anybody makes any money with Isogenics. That's because all the associates that have been classified as an associates are actually customers. So it'll actually make us look like we are earning the money that we are earning, because we do earn substantial amount of money through Isogenics, but it'll just help with those. And it's also proving to the authorities that we have the bulk of our people are just, which is what we need. Did you have something to ask? Someone else was going to ask a question.
I do. It's Malgosha. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi. Just on the just how do we talk to people now? Because in the past I always sort of encouraged people to start on a pack, just because, you know, the 30 days reset. We talk about how the body just works in, you know, synergy and all of that. So now if we just encouraging people to get like, you know, a shake and stuff, is it sort of going against what we were saying? Like, I'm just not sure, because like I've got a friend who was always said, I just want to try shakes, and I always discouraged it because,
Yeah,
you know, so I'm just confused now. Do we say, yeah, just try a shake, but it's not really in synergy of the whole program? So
I think we still are educating people. We're still recommending that they start on a system, that we reboot their system, we do the updates, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. I think we're still having that same conversation. But why are we discouraging those people that just want a protein shake or just want to use the AMP range or just want some e-shots?
I was always sort of told that, you know, we need to sort of start on a system. The 30 days is the reboot, and then you can just
I think you still will be having that
choose what you do
conversation.
after. So this is what I've been kind of leading with always.
And I still think that you should lead that way. But a lot of people say if it's not a system, it's nothing. And so sometimes it takes people time to build their belief. Maybe they just want to taste it, or maybe they just want the e-shots, or maybe they need to be immersed into the community first. But, you know, I still will be coaching that way, that I want them to start on a system, absolutely. But we shouldn't be discouraging those people that do just want to try it.
Okay, thank you.
Hey Heidi, it's Mick. How you going?
Hey, good mate.
Just in relation to the selection of what customer they're going to be. I did an enrollment yesterday, and I just ordered 2 lots of shakes and the complete essentials for an older gentleman, a friend, and what I discovered was it was cheaper for him to enroll as an associate or a customer or a preferred customer on auto ship than it was way cheaper, even with the membership, than just being a customer with a 10% off. So that's something you know, I suppose we should be aware of, to let them know that it was a $70 difference just on those things, even with the membership. So just the extra discount of just being on the auto ship is, you know,
and hopefully,
incentive to know.
Yeah, hopefully the new price lists when the new packs come out will help us quote our customers, because I think that's going to be a hard thing as well with all these new membership types. So it's obviously the company want customers to sign up on an auto ship. So they're gearing the incentives for them to be able to do that. But there are people that are scared of auto ship, and they're scared of a membership price, and they just want to try those e-shots. So I guess that's what the customer's there. But all our people are going to come in as most of them preferred customer on auto ship, like they already have been. We're just not calling them an associate because they're not building the business. So it's only fair to them to bring them on as a customer with the best possible discounts available.
Yeah, that's it. So just if people are, especially sending them to your own website to do it, maybe just obviously let them know that there is that 25% discount does make a big difference overall.
Yeah.
Even on like, you know, a few things. So. Yeah,
absolutely. Naomi, the packs will be released on the 5th of May. And Caroline and I will be doing a training at Super Saturday in Sydney on the Ultimate Pack. And maybe next month what I'll do is I'll do the training for you guys on those new packs, because I think going forward, the President's Pack is no longer available. They have weight loss. They've gone into synergies. And then we have the Ultimate Pack, which is $700 and something. So it is a higher price point than what we're used to, but really educating why that pack is actually so important, and the bits in it, and how we can actually sell that pack. So, you know, if you want, we can do some training on that, but we will be doing some training on Saturday for those of you in Sydney.
Heidi.
Chrissy wrote a question as well. At the moment, you get a PIB, even if you aren't active. I wonder if the preferred... Yeah, because the customer doesn't need to be active. They don't need to be ordering a certain amount of business volume. So I imagine that they will still get that PIR.
Heidi, what about the double PIRs? Is it the same as the double PIBs where you need to be?
Look, if they're getting double PIRs, they're wanting it to be an associate. Surely they're not wanting like $400 worth of product coupons. But again, I don't know. So I'd have to get back to you about that. It doesn't, I think that they are eligible for double PIRs. They are, but I'm not sure if they have to order a certain amount. I wouldn't imagine so. I'm really not sure though. Those things will have to be ironed out.
So if you've got someone, like I've got a couple of girls, if you've got some girls who they are associated at the moment, but have decided they don't want to do the business anymore, they don't get double PIBs unless they're on ordership. So if they drop off ordership, they're almost going to say, I want to be a preferred customer and just get the coupons. Are they allowed to go back like that? Well, that's another tough question.
I think they'd have to drop their BV under 100. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe they'd have to ring customer service and get them put onto a preferred customer.
Yeah. Because you see what I mean? They don't get the double PIBs, but they could get, if they can get double PIRs.
Yeah, but they may not be wanting to forfeit their team volume either. So, yeah. Heidi, when you were ordering and it showed the wholesale yours best option, there was an easy way to change your choice. So if they are leaving it themselves and see a cheaper rate, they can click on it and go back to the beginning. Thank you. Is that a question? I'm not sure. I think they choose. So you remember how I said at the beginning it says sign up and save or buy now? So the buy now is the customer, and then the sign up and save has those two auto ship options. So that's why I said I would be having that conversation with my person to click the sign here. And there is a screen. I didn't screenshot it, sorry. It says best value, and then there's drop downs. So it'll say, and it will go down to that 10% option, and it'll show you the different savings that you have. So there is that button. So of course people are going to click the preferred customer with auto ship because that's the best value.
Heidi.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Are customer first people allowed to sign up to the ISA Body Challenge?
Yes.
But they've got to still maintain over the 500 BV?
I would imagine they still have to, they still have to stick to the rules, but they are eligible to sign up and win the ISA Body Challenge.
Cool, thank you.
I've just got a quick question about that. I'm probably being a bit stupid here, but in the only pack, as I said, that I can see at the moment on the corporate website or my own is the 30-day.
So go up to the top left-hand corner and it says more products in a green tab.
Well, there's products and then goes weight loss. Is that what you mean? Green's weight loss.
It says more products in the left. Do you want to share your screen with me?
Yeah, sure. Hang on. So this is just isagenix.com Australia site.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to up here?
Where's your website?
Where's mine? Hang on.
You got to go like Eve, Straw, Isogen.
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah, okay. So go sign up and save.
So are we supposed to be signing people through our website only now?
No, you can sign up through your back office. See that more products up there, Eve? See more products?
Yeah.
There's all your products.
So, okay, well, that's a bit confusing, isn't it? Oh, God, go away. This bloody thing scrolls down. I want to go back to where I was. I was just a bit confused by the price on it because it said $343 for the 30-day nutritional cleansing pack for the sign up and save. I don't understand that price.
For the what?
The 30-day nutritional cleansing pack, it says $343, whereas it's $358.
Yeah, because they haven't added the GST. There's no the GST probably.
Yeah, I had that question today, and it's GST, and I usually don't even quote people that. When people ask you how much is a 30-day basic pack, I tell them $383.
Or
I don't want them
$370 whatever, and then just say plus GST plus shipping.
Yeah, or that, yeah.
Okay, so but it doesn't mention anywhere this is excluding GST. Perhaps it should.
Well, it's hard because in America they don't have GST, and don't forget this is an international company. So,
right.
Yeah, we just have to educate. It's just all about education.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you recommend just starting everybody up as like what? How will you be setting everybody up straight away? Like, what? Are you going to go through the whole blurb of everything, 25 this, 25, or are you going to just kind of go straight to what you want to do?
Well, most people that order with me order a pack. So I'll be saying the best thing is for me to sign you up on a 25% discount called a preferred customer. A $50 joining fee or a $25 joining fee. $25 joining fee means that you'll get an order in the next month, which is, based on your goals, I think you're going to need another order. And then they make that decision based on there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's exactly the same, guys. It really is the same. It's just the terminology. We now sign people as an associate on AutoShip. We're just going to sign people as a preferred customer on AutoShip. That's 99% of our clientele. So are there any other questions about customer first? I've just had my special guest say she's not being able to get on, so we'll just leave her for now. Are there any other business questions you want to ask me whilst you have me readily available? You're all killing it, are you? Making millions.
Killing it.
Heidi, the only question I've got for you, because I've got some sign-ups and I can't sign up at the moment, is do you have any ETA when they're going to get everyone's, personal websites fixed?
I signed up someone today.
Do you want to see my screen? This is what happens.
Is that through back office or through your website?
Through my website, there.
Why don't you go through back office?
My website, this is what you get.
I don't know. Mine's working and so is Eve's. And go through
Some people are working. Some aren't. I'm just wondering if you've got an ETA or otherwise I'll call customer service again tomorrow.
You have to call customer service. I just signed them up through your back office.
Most New Zealand sites are down.
Oh,
so we were told last night that it was at least 48 hours to get New Zealand sites up.
There's no one signing up in New Zealand at the moment.
Most of my team are struggling.
This is for Australia. But yeah, no, New Zealand's down.
Get your upline. Get your upline in Australia to sign them up for you. That would be my thing, because if you get your upline in Australia, whoever in Australia.
I don't want to do that.
I know, but if, you can help. Like, you don't have to help them, but they can find someone that can help.
I'll sign it up. If you want to send it through, I'll sign up.
Because there is the option. And yesterday I had to do that for one of my teammates in New Zealand. And there is the option in back office. You can sign up as if you were signing up in your own, and then you can just change the enrolling sponsor.
This is actually an Australian sign up, like someone I'm chatting with tonight, and he can't even go in and look at sign up and save prices. That's what happens on the Australian side. I know New Zealand's down because I did New Zealand one. So yeah, no, that's fine. I'll go back to IT.
Yeah, I don't know. That must be annoying.
Yeah, I can't do either, Heidi. I can't do New Zealand or Australia at the moment. I can't do much.
Well, if you need a hand, send it through to me.
Yeah. People can check out, signing up, and I can't send them any info. That's cool.
Hey, Heidi.
Yeah.
Don't regard the name on the screen.
Hey, Ash. How's Dave going?
Just want to say thanks for coming down before to Wollongong. That was really helpful.
No drama.
I want to start having launch parties at my house, and I was just wondering, have you got any tips on the best way to invite people?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Oh gosh.
Don't overthinking it, guys. Do it. Just do it. Just however you make a Facebook invite, you post on your wall, you physically invite people, you plead people to come and support you. Yeah, and Chelsea can take you through that. Definitely. Yeah. But there's no magic way that I got people into my house. I just asked them enough times and finally they'd come, or it was right for them to come. I think the most thing, it's not really even about the invitation to launch parties, it's about the consistency with launch parties. And a lot of people do one and realise that no one comes, or like 6 people drop out an hour before the event and they get really disheartened by that and then they stop doing it. But what you don't understand is that people are signing up with me now because I've stayed consistent for 4 years. It's the consistency with the launch party. They'll eventually come. It's like FOMO, right? They don't want to miss out. And so every time I do a launch party, I'd be posting like the 100% sign up rate. And like one person came and signed up. It was my mum anyway, right? But it was FOMO. They got them there. So it's consistency. So if you have your first launch party, expect 90% of people to drop out. Expect it. And then you can't be disappointed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no dramas. And Tash, I don't give tough love. I just give truth. I'm sick of everyone calling me tough. I'm not tough. I'm just truthful. I'm actually all squishy. I've had a baby, all hormonal. I even cry sometimes.
Hi, Heidi.
Oh. Yeah.
It's Jen. How are you going?
Okay. Yep. Who is it? Hey, Mel.
Hey, can I ask, heading towards our double PIBs, if we were to enrol a preferred customer with auto ship and a preferred customer without auto.
Oh, you're frozen, Mel. He's frozen.
I think she's asking if you enrol one on as a preferred customer and one as a with auto ship, one without, you still get double PIBs.
Yeah, because it's based on the enrollment, isn't it?
Well, that's her question, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had that same question because I enrolled a President's Pack yesterday and a customer today, just customer, like the 0 fee, 10%, whatever customer. And I had that same question. It hasn't appeared that it's a double PIB, but it appeared as an enrollment in my back office. So I'm assuming that last night became a double President's Pack because today is the second one.
I am thinking, hang on, I'm just going to look that up because I think the person has to be on auto ship.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. No problem.
let me just look it up because I'm in back office and I just want to make sure that it's.
Also, you don't have to know, Heidi. We can always know later.
I'd rather answer all your questions because then I know as well. Like everyone's like, "Wow, you know everything about customer service." Well, it's because I actually had to. I actually had to do a training on it. I had to learn it, right? So okay, and to qualify for double PIBs, you have an associate on auto ship. So it's to do with the auto ship. So they need to have an auto ship in there to be able to get the double PIBs. And I would say exactly the same for the customer. So it needs to be a preferred customer on auto ship to have the double PIRs.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Well, apparently my special guest is on. Rach Wilson, are you there? She texted me she's on.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just getting myself organised down here. I had to move.
How are you?
I'm fabulous. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Yeah, thanks for joining us. I'm sorry I cancelled on you yesterday. I was just so unwell.
Understandably so.
So everyone, this is Rach Wilson, and you know I'm a very good network marketer. So I actually love to talk to people and meet people, and Rach is someone that I've met in the last 4 months during late pregnancy and our baby's through a baby site that I've been getting support from, and I've learned a little bit about Rach, and I really think that she could help a lot of us bridge the gap, that gap where we have this really strong why, like why we're doing the business, but it's almost like our why nots are getting in the way. And so Rach has developed a technique, and I'm not even going to pretend to explain it. I'm going to let her explain it about kind of what she does and if this would possibly be something for you guys moving forward. And she's got a special, because she loves me, team incentive as well for us if anyone wants to take her up on it. So I'm going to mute myself now and hand it over to Rach. Thank you.
All right, so hopefully you can hear me okay, because I've had to move down to my room so that the Wi-Fi is not as fantastic down here. So I am a success coach or a success alchemist. One of my special powers is to help people to break through and obliterate their blocks, and their blocks are often emotional ones or mental ones. So your fears, the self-sabotaging, the not taking action. These are all things where the problem resides more in the mind and the emotions. So having been a coach and I teach emotion mastery, this is a big thing I deal with all of my clients who are business owners, whether they're network marketers or entrepreneurs. Generally, I do a lot of work with ladypreneurs. And the bulk of the work is internal. So your external results are a direct reflection of your internal mindset and emotion set. So I just have a think for a moment. What is it that you're procrastinating on? Where are you not taking the action that you could be taking to really make this business success at the level that you could? Is it anything external, as in the products, your teachers, the company, or is the bulk of what's stopping you or what's been keeping you smaller than you could be internal? Now, looking at all these faces, I'm so used to having people ask questions. So if you've got questions or you want me to go into stuff further, I'd love for you to interact with me. In fact, if anyone's got a block or where they're stuck, you've got a moment that you can actually put your hand up and we can work together so people can see what it is that I do. But if nobody's got a question, I'll just keep rambling on towards you. Who is this? Hi, Erin.
I'm diving in first. Hi. Yeah, like totally just absolutely was like, yes, but it is always the internal things that I'm struggling with that stops me. Like I feel like I, know the products, I know the systems, I know the business, I know how to do everything, but it just, for whatever reason, the actual act of taking action, there's a massive block around that.
Beautiful.
I guess, yeah, just recently having our baby, it's actually been like a massive slap in the face of you really need to get past that and take action. And so a little bit of stuff has happened. But I think it is just, well, I don't know, the fear of what people think it is.
Yeah, and they're the big ones. They're big ones that particularly network marketers tend to come across, but it really is across the board for anybody who's in business. The big fears are, I'm afraid of failing. What if I fuck it up? So there's a perfectionism that's involved in that. What if I don't say the right thing? What if then, because you haven't said the right thing, I get judged? You know, because it's network marketing and there's all this stuff around it. And what if people think that I'm one of these wild, crazy, evangelistic people or whatever? Rejection is the other one, particularly in sales. And this is sales. All business requires sales. So the rejection thing tends to trip people up, but it's all externally triggered, but it's an internal focus. Because ultimately, the patterns that are running in underneath, what if I'm not good enough? If you go below each of the things that are keeping you stuck, the fear of failure, even the fear of success, like that was one of mine. Once I got past the fear of failure, it was the fear of success that was getting in my way. It's like, well, shit, if I'm successful, then I'm gonna be responsible for all these people, and oh my God. You know, so when you get past one, there's often another one. But what that means is that you're expanding, you're going to the next level. So if you've gotten past the fear of failure and you're butting up against the fear of success, fucking yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, I hope there's no kids sitting around listening to me. But it's all internal. So the technique that I've been telling Heidi about, it's a bit complex to try and tell you what the technique is, but it gives you the tools to be able to get past your own mental crap and your own emotional blockages to keep moving and taking that action. So as an example, like, you know, Heidi and I both had babies in the last 12 weeks or so, and that's had its own challenges. And I was struggling to get back into doing exercise. You know, my body doesn't look as great as it did, you know, 10 months ago. So, but there was a lot of emotional stuff that was kind of weighing on me. I had to use my technique to move the emotion out of the way, to release it. It's not avoidance. It's not going, we'll just focus on the positive because that's just crap. And I say that because our emotions and how we feel, if we bottle it up, it starts to fester and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't ignore it anymore, which is why the work that I do focuses on the emotions as well as the mental stuff. So I was struggling with getting back into a place of wanting to exercise, right? So that's one of the biggest struggles that a lot of people have when it comes to health and fitness, is not just having the right products and nutrition, but it's the mental game they play with themselves. So I knew I had to move or shift or release whatever it was that was getting in my way and program in a more empowering belief that, yeah, I can do this. Yes, I'm ready. My body is perfect as it is, and a few other bits and pieces that I had to then bring in. And I was able to do that within about 10, 15 minutes. And then it took a day or so for it to completely sink in at a cellular level, which is a whole other conversation. And then I woke up on Monday morning and went, fuck, let's go. I took my before photos. I took all my measurements. I set up my workout. I've done it every day, except today has been the only day that I haven't. But I've already said, right, Sunday, I'll do something instead. This will be my rest day. So I'm in the motivation. I'm in the energy of, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And at the same time, not only did I unblock it for exercise, I've gone kick-ass in my business again. Like, I haven't worked properly or done much for the last 6 months because my pregnancy was really taxing on my body. And then I basically took the time off. So now I'm in ramp-up mode and the energy's there. I've done Facebook Lives. I've knocked off heaps of stuff with marketing. I've put this training together again. I'm ready to do it again. So everything is flowing because I shifted the crap that was in my head, which all centered around core stuff about not being good enough, not having the motivation, I'm too tired. All the excuses that you have are beliefs. And the stronger they are means you've got a lot of emotion that is wrapped around it. And it could come from anywhere. Yes, you're going to have stuff that comes from mum and dad and all of the people in your life when you were growing up. But it doesn't mean that with the technique that I use, you don't have to sit there and go through, oh, my mum was, this and an alcoholic and blah, blah, blah. This technique is actually pinpoints it without having to go into the drama of it, but helps you to release it and move forward quickly. Now, here's the caveat that I want to add. It is not a magic pill. There are no magic pills in anything. It all takes you being consistent and committed to something. This business is only going to succeed if you're committed and consistent. This kind of work, when you're working with mindset and emotion, is also consistency. Now, you can go and do healing and all that sort of stuff and work on stuff with professionals. What I want to do is to get this technique into the hands of every friggin' single person I possibly can, because then you can do this work on your own. You don't need to save it up to take it to another professional, to pay them for 12 months, and then you go away feeling really good. But the problem is, if you don't have the tools yourself to do the work, you're going to continue to need to go back to someone else. So here's the thing that most people don't talk about. You're in expansion mode. As you're doing a new business, you're stepping into uncertainty, you're trying new things, you're going to get better at what you do. You're also doing the personal development, so you're evolving and growing all the time. So this is like intaking information. As you grow and expand, you need to let go of and let go of and release stuff that you no longer need. And that's on a mental and emotional level too. So to put it in context, everybody knows they've got to eat or take in sustenance, right? And we know Isogenics has shakes, makes it really easy. But we've also got to poop. We've got to get rid of stuff we don't need. When you're intaking information, as you're going through life and evolving and expanding into new places, becoming a better person, there's also that same process of needing to let go of old belief patterns that kept you stuck. You need new ways of thinking, and you need to be able to access new emotions to keep that going, but also to release old emotions attached to other stuff. So if you were to continue to eat and decide not to poop, okay, at first it's a little uncomfortable. But if you continue to decide not to poop, then it's going to get really freaking uncomfortable to downright damn painful, to the point of, there's going to be some emergency action going. Well, your emotional stuff is about the same. Yes, enema. Really good idea. So sometimes this technique is a bit like an enema, because it shifts things so that it can be released and let go of. Because when you let go of emotion, like emotional stuff and mental stuff is like, it takes up energy. It takes up space in your energy. And when you let it go, it creates openness, which means you can step into that space of inspiration, into motivation, into action. And then once you do, it flows really, really nicely. And then you get the damn results. Simple, simple, simple. It all comes back to the internal reality that you've set up in your mind about what's possible, about what you can do, about what you can create, what money you can bring in, the amount of people that you can bring into your team. This is all beliefs that you hold. And if you believe it to be true, it's true. If you believe it's not true, it's still true. So if you had a tool that enabled you to change what you were thinking, you're more in alignment with being in a space of complete action, moving forward with your business. Would that be beneficial to you? I'm seeing some nodding. Nodding is good. All right, so I won't hold you up too much. I'm going to be here for questions for as long as Heidi wants to have me here. I will be doing a webinar, and I thought for Heidi's crew, I would do it on like a Monday evening or a Tuesday evening if that is a better time to do it. I tend to do a lot of stuff during the day because a lot of my clients are American, so I tend to do a lot of work in the mornings. But I'm going to be doing something really special for you guys. So if you're available on a Monday or Tuesday evening, I'm going to be doing a webinar where I'm actually going to be taking you through part of what I call the digging tool, which is going to help you to uncover what's actually in your subconscious, which rules your actions, to know what's keeping you stuck. Okay, it's a small piece of the bigger tool and technique that I teach. And I've got a really extra special investment price for the training if you choose to do it. And I've got some really good payment plans to make it really easy for you guys. And because Heidi is such an amazing person, I'm basically taking about $500 off the training. So for now, let's do the webinar. Let's play together. Let's do some work together. And if everything sounds like it's in alignment with what you want, if you want this kind of technique to help yourselves, then we'll talk about getting you into the training and doing one for Heidi's team specifically. Sound good? Excellent. So my question is, how committed are you to your success? Very committed, extremely committed, kick-ass committed. Yes, I'm seeing 100% all over the place. 110. Chantel, you rock. Awesome. Okay, well, if you're 100% committed, then I expect to see you on the webinar, or at least if you can't make it to the webinar, you watch the recording within 24 hours. I will send you the recording if you register for it, and I will send Heidi the registration link to email to you guys. Is that the best way to do it, Heidi?
Yeah, I can just pop it up on the Live Life Live Free group. So yeah,
All right, I'll get you an extra special link.
Yes, and thanks so much, Rach. I know Rach's got little Jax. He's like a few days older than little Lani, so we're both sleep deprived mothers and still showing up.
I'm wearing my onesie. I showed up in my onesie. It's a funny onesie that my kids bought me when I fell pregnant because they thought it'd look hilarious for me to have this big belly in this funny onesie. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, Colleen's just suggested that Jax and Lani get married. And imagine that marriage. Like, imagine the children. They'll just be little entrepreneurs everywhere.
Absolutely. And there'll be travel bugs. They've got to go everywhere. Lani likes the outdoors because it seems like Jax does.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much, Rach, for getting on. I really appreciate it. And, you know, the team can jump on Monday and maybe get some of their team on. I just think it'll be, you know, I mean, I haven't done the course, so usually I don't recommend anything that I haven't done, but it's something that, I don't know, I just see such a gap with the big why, and we've got the right vehicle that's proven and it works. It's like, where is that bridging gap? And it's all belief. So if we can release that with some isoflush and some technique called the digging tool, then right?
That's good.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for jumping on the call. Are there any questions that have popped up that you just want to ask me quickly? You all know how to reach me anyway. I'm going to run these calls every month. If there's something you want urgent training on, let me know what topic that is, and I can put it on. If you want any special guests, I can pull some strings. If you want the calls more regularly, I'm happy to consider that. But otherwise, thank you all for dropping in and saying hi. I hope it's been of service to you. Amazing recognition. You know, our team is just firing. You know, and hopefully we've just got, you know, that team number just grows and grows and grows and grows. We have amazing products that are changing everybody's lives. We've had so many transformations. How's the 3 IsaBody Challenge winners that came in our downline as well? Like, category winners. We've got Christina, who's on the call. She's prancing around in a bikini in her mid-40s after 3 kids. Oh my God, amazing. You know, we've got Donna Burt, who's his mum in New Zealand, and she's got a 6-pack back. And Pete, are you on the call as well? Pete's got the V happening, you know, like all these sexy mums and dads. Honestly, can't control myself. Anyway, have a great evening, and let me know if I can do anything for you. I'll let you know of the call details for Rach on Monday and Tuesday, the webinar, if that's something that you feel you'll be interested in. And yeah, stay safe up in far north Queensland. Melissa and I think Sky, I'm not sure if Sky's on the call, but anyway, have a good night, guys.
Thanks, Heidi.
Thanks, Heidi.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you, Rachel, too.